Alright guys, how you doing? If you've been following this so far, the previous 3 episodes, you'll have noticed that things aren't exactly going great, especially in the 3rd episode there, which was just bordering on an absolute farce. I started with 22,000 credits and I ended up with 18. So, sometimes in the game you just have to put your head down and get on with it. And that's what I'm going to do here. I'm just going to go ahead and make some money. Right. So I picked up another black box mission. This is how desperate I'm getting now, yeah? I'm going to unlock that destination because I've decided I'm not going there.
Cannot comply. Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive.
Right, so same system, Yakabugai. I'm only playing in solo mode. I just can't be bothered being harassed by players right now. You know, they want to come and take somebody on who's in a better ship, then that's great, but that's not me right now. Right, so in the previous video at the end I thought maybe flying around slowly is the key for these signal sources. Now this slow speed seems to work regarding the USS's. And what have we got? Could it be a black box? I wonder. It is indeed. Now that's how easy it can be to make money. Open up my cargo hatch. Right, so
cannot comply. Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage. 4, 3,
back to the gateway.
2, 1. Engage. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Right, so once again, very easy, 13,000. What have we got here? Technology acquisitions. This could be interesting. Let's have a look and see what this is doing. That seems like an interesting piece of technology, given that he just completely disappeared. Right, let's see what we've got. Bauxite. Now remember, this is going to be stolen. As soon as I pick it up. And off we go again.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Ready to engage. 3, 2, 1. Engage.
So I'm guessing those pirate missions, to kill pirates that you get, I'm guessing these are probably one of the easiest ways to do it, coming to these USS's. So I'm actually going to try that as soon as I get like a decent sort of upgrade for this ship, or as soon as I get a new ship. I'm actually going to try that. Right, I'm going to go to this Cerebrov station, which I'm guessing. No, I'm not even going to guess. Yeah, I'm going to have a look at the system map. Right, now it's got a shipyard, it's got outfitting. Yeah, so this is what I was guessing it over. It does have those. This one's got outfitting. Might be safer going here, right? But I actually want to try and smuggle this in, so I'm going to go to the Cerebrov station, which is going to have a lot more. It's going to have a lot more system security at it. But I want to see the challenge of trying to smuggle this in. I'll explain how I'm going to do it once I get there. Now, I'm actually lacking one of the components that I really need. That's a thought. I could maybe find that elsewhere before I try this. I'll just try it. I'll try it without it right now. What I'm looking for is a heatsink launcher, which helps me get rid of heat when I start smuggling stuff. But I'm going to try it without that first, and then I can try it with it. Assuming I'm unsuccessful, that is. Holy. That was a little bit closer than I wanted to be. Right. Right, I need to get away from this. This is a little bit too close. Last thing I want is to be chopped up by those fins. Right, first thing you do. Request docking, yeah?
Docking request granted.
Now, if I come to a full stop, right, if you look at the 54% number that's next to the compass, just to the top left of the sensor panel. That number is how hot it is inside your ship. So if you do things like boost and start your frame shift drive, then you notice that it creeps up. Once it gets over to 100, you start getting a warning, right? The thing is, right, if you go into your modules, this has got everything that your ship's got on it, right? Let's have a look. We're at 50% right now. So if I start switching some of these things off, like my shield generator,
Shields offline.
you can see my heat starts to drop. Right now, let's say I put off my cargo hatch, put my lasers off as well. Power distributor, I don't need that right now. Even life support, you don't really need that. I'll turn that off last though. Let's see, my discovery scanner, don't need that. Don't need my cargo rack. I think you do need the power plant. Power plant, sensors. I think you don't even need your frame shift drive. Power plant and thrusters. So there's my life support off as well. So I've got 5 minutes to get into the station. As you can see, I'm down to 37%. Heat, and your heat signature is directly, related to how much you're going to, the chance of you being scanned by the police. So it's still a pretty high chance, yeah? But you can buy things called heatsink launchers. Let's have a quick check to see if there's any contacts from them. Nothing in range. Right, here's a problem though, right? As soon as you start using your thrusters, you can start to build up a little bit of heat. Normally you get scanned pretty close to the entrance. But as long as you make it, close by, I'm not going to be scanned, yeah. Just, he scanned me too late, right? He saw me too late, but I'm in. And now once you're over the docking, your atmosphere gets restored automatically. You can go back into your modules and switch everything back on. And that is how you smuggle stuff. It can get a bit hairy sometimes, yeah? Sometimes they see you just a little bit earlier than that. And you're left with the choice of, do you run for it or do you try and make the hatch? Now, if you're trying to make the hatch while your shields are off and stuff like that, you know, you can probably appreciate that it gets a little bit hairy at times. But it's a very good way to start practicing how to dock, because it will force you, to get this nailed, basically. That was pretty textbook, not too bad at all. I didn't even need the heatsink launcher. Like I said, had I got the heatsink launcher, I could have got my heat signature down to 0. There's still a chance that you may get spotted though, because they are visualising you as well, especially when you get close to the actual, close to the hatch. Now, if I go to my contacts, there's a black market here, yeah? I want to sell illegal goods, and that bauxite that I found, it's only worth 82. That's why it was worthwhile me actually trying this, because I would only have been fined about 150, 160 credits had they spotted me anyway, yeah? So if you want to start smuggling stuff, start with something nice and cheap. And that's me now, a smuggler. I'm not really a smuggler, but it's good to know that you can do stuff like that when you really need to. Now, like I was saying, if I go into outfitting now, note also that, that there can be a lot more system security. There seems to be quite a few around here, but I only got spotted by the one very late. That's how I made it in quite easily. Right, like I said, we've got utility mounts. Sidewinder's got 2. Ships like the Eagle have only got 1. Some have got 3, I believe. Right, so buy and equip. And here it is, the heatsink launcher, 3,500 credits, right? It adds a bit of mass to your ship as well, so that's going to affect like your jump ranges and stuff like that. But it's probably well worth buying, yeah? I mean, it's only 3,500 credits. If you're going to be smuggling anything at all, the last thing you want is, to be scanned. You can also use it if you find yourself like getting too much heat, like you fly too close to a star or something. Use your heatsink launcher and fly away. And so I'm going to buy this. I think that'll do me for now, or will it? Now, if I'm actually thinking about going out hunting people, killing people, I'm going to seriously be looking at getting this A1 power distributor. Even the B1 is very good. It's just increases all over, yeah? But the A1 is what really makes the difference. You know what? That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy this. So 20,000, that's going to get most of my balance. But now that I've got this, I'm now starting to feel like... I feel confident of taking people on now, yeah? I've already got my heatsink launcher, I don't need that. Right. I just bought a weapon that doesn't belong to a fire group, that's what that said, so sorry about rushing through that one. So if I go to my fire group, right, it's got the heatsink launcher there. So I can set that up the same as the scanner and the same as the pulse lasers. If I want, I can put it onto my button too. So that I can launch that whenever I've got my lasers out as well. I'm just going to do that actually, although I prefer to use a keybind. If I go into my options, controls, there really are so many controls in this game. Right, cooling. Silent running mode. See all that stuff I did about putting off all the modules? I did it by hand. Silent running mode sort of does the same thing. Yeah, so if you've got a keybind for that, you can press that and you would switch off modules. I just prefer to do it manually because I think it brings it down a little bit more. I'm not sure about that. And as you see, I've got deploy heat sink for my backspace key. It's not a critical key, you know, it's not like you're going to be using it in combat or something like that. So anything on your keyboard that is sort of easy to press, but you know, it doesn't need to be right by your fingers all the time. That's basically the way that, you know, that I do it. Right, so I'm back at Aristotle Gateway. I'm hoping to get some bulletin board missions. Something like this. Hopefully this will be... Right, this is exactly what I want. I want to try and kill pirates. Now that I'm upgraded... I bought one upgrade, yeah. Now that I've bought that power distributor upgrade, I fancy get out and trying out some pirates here. 17,000 credits to kill 6 of them. 5 hours to do it, so yeah, definitely going to do that. And I can do them here in Yakabugai, yeah? Now, unfortunately, it was for the Yakabugai exchange. I really want to be doing them for these guys, the Allied Yakabugai Liberty Party. They want me to kill traders in Chamunda. I'm not going to do that. I'm gonna accept this one as well though, because I think to get these pirates killed, it's going to be these unidentified signal sources again. There's other ways to do it as well, I'm sure, but I think that, you know, going into the unidentified signal sources, all those other ones where that, you know, there's a couple of Sidewinders and an Eagle, maybe a group of 3 or 4 of them. Pretty risky in all honesty, but I'm gonna give it a go. And like I said, while I'm doing that, I'm obviously going to have a chance of finding these rebel transmissions and stuff, so I might as well do it. Right, so those two will do for now. I'm going pirate hunting. Is there anything else I can really spend my money on? You need to be careful, right? Because I end up getting killed here. I've only got 8,000 left now, yeah? So my rebuy costs only 888 credits, so if I die, it's not really going to cost me much anyway. So there may have been something else I could have bought for my ship, but again, there's no shipyard here, and there's really not much at this Aristotle Gateway. Right, so finally we're going to see some action now. Hunting down 6 pirates.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
Right, so here we go. Right. So what have we got? We've got an Eagle and a Sidewinder. We're going to target a Sidewinder. There's going to be more here probably. There's an Eagle. Right, he's wanted. Which means I can open fire on him. Probably tell it's been a little while since I've been in combat. Definitely feeling a little bit rusty. Feel very rusty, in fact. He's a goner. Right, nice. 4,620 just for that. Right, and as you can see, I've now killed 1 pirate, right? Doesn't seem to be anything else in here now, so we're just going to jump out.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2.
Now that guy there I would have killed easily in the stock Sidewinder, but I wasn't really sure what else was going to happen, like if maybe his friends were going to join in. But now I've got this upgrade, it's certainly going to be a bit easier anyway. I feel a bit more confident about taking on much bigger ships. Certainly that Eagle there was so easy that anybody should be able to do that. I mean, I'm no great pilot. I'm sort of okay. I'm kind of improving, but I'm just like okay. And you see, I didn't even break sweat there at all. So even if you're no confident about taking these guys on, if you've ever done the Sidewinder face-off, that's what I always say is the benchmark. Yeah, if you can do the Sidewinder face-off, I've got a video on that as well, how to do it very easily, in fact. But if you can do that regularly, then that Eagle there would have been absolutely no sweat to you whatsoever. Right, so here we go. We found my second signal source. Took a little while to find it, but we're hoping for pirates or rebel transmissions. Right, he's behind me. Make the same offer made to others. 23,787 credits for 3 dead authority. So instead of killing pirates, they want me to kill authority. And they're going to offer me more money. Pretty interesting. This guy at expert and clean. This guy could be a bit of a challenge, yeah? Expert, without a doubt, a bit of a challenge. But I'm going to take him on anyway. Right, now I've got out on a bounty because this guy is clean, yeah? So that was a bit stupid. Then again, it's a little bit stupid that he's clean when he's offering stuff like this, yeah? Kill authority ships. He's allied to the Yakabugai Exchange, who are Federation based, yeah? If I kill this guy, I may start losing some more reputation with the Federation. I'm probably also going to get a bounty for murder here if I kill him, yeah? A little bit too fast there.
Target shields online.
Listening for when they boost is pretty important, yeah? Right, let's see if I get a bounty for murder here as well. Yeah, I did. Right, so 6,000 bounty. That's quite a lot. Right, so here's number 3. I'll try not to commit murder this time. 6,000 bounty. Pretty harsh, actually. As you can see now, I'm wanted down at the right-hand side as well, yeah? So, I've got to be careful about bounty hunters and stuff like that. Right, so here we are at the 4th unidentified signal source. A little bit hot. Now, you've got to scan them, right? To make sure you know he's wanted. These are going to be really easy because they don't have shields, and that's the main thing, really. Eagles die very quickly without shields, yeah? More pips to weapons because I'm running out of weapons pretty fast. So down this next one. Now I need to be careful because there's a Cobra up here as well, I think. They're attacking a hauler though. It's a Type 6 they're attacking. I'm just going to try and pick off as many as I can. Right, so he's turning on me now. As you can see, I've got a couple of them now. If you look at my sensors, 2 of them have gone red, so I need to be careful now. It's starting to heat up a little bit now.
Target destroyed.
Right, so what have we got left? We've got a Cobra Mark 3, right? Now that it starts to get a little bit interesting. He's only mostly harmless though, so he's not a massive threat to me. And his hull is badly damaged. Oh no, sorry, that wasn't him. That's another one. Right, so he's going to try and turn on me now. Now you're going to see how good like smaller ships can be against larger ships like the Cobra. Now the Cobra's very fast, yeah? In a straight line, but it doesn't turn brilliantly, so if you can out-turn them, you'll be doing pretty well. Now I've had to put more pips into weapons again, because this guy's not, he can't turn, so I really need to try and get as many shots in as possible. You can see one potential issue there though, because the transporter that he was firing at is now turned to shoot at him as well. So don't be surprised if they get a last shot which kills him, you know, and that's a real annoyance for many people right now in the game. Yeah, you see this guy is not very good, this Cobra pilot. $6,612 credit bounty. Easy as that. And the Type 6 survives. Now, it would be nice if something like, you know, if you got a little bit of a bonus from this. Because, you know, helping him to survive, but it doesn't look like there's anything like that in it right now. But that was what, three pirates down?
Cannot comply.
So probably only got another one or two to go.
Ready to engage.
Aha, I now do have a targets killed count, yeah? So I've killed 3 pirates out of 6. Right, so here we come to our next one. I need to kill 3 more pirates and I'm still looking for those rebel transmissions.
Detected.
Doesn't matter what I'm hauling. You're going down. This guy's mostly harmless again, so... See, when he's at that distance, he's definitely close to getting able to turn on me. But because I bought the A1, the power distributor, it's so much easier now for me to boost up to him. This is really the Cobra's only tactic of getting onto you. And what I'm doing here is this guy's a little bit harder. Right. Careful I don't crash. What I'm doing here is I'm thrusting downward when I've got him in my sights like that. So this guy's fighting a little bit better than the last ones. He's still finding it hard to, to get his guns on me though. Now, there is other things you can do, like for example, I'm now targeting his cargo hatch. I've got a keybind for that as my tab key. If you hit the cargo hatch enough and they've got cargo, then you maybe start getting them to drop their cargo. In this instance though, I should really be targeting the power plant, as I think if you target the power plant there's a chance that you're going to blow them up. This guy's basically finished now though, so it doesn't really matter.
Target destroyed.
That's 4 of 6 targets killed.
Frameshift drive.
I'm sure you can see that this is not difficult, yeah, this is pretty easy.
Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
So with all the bounties that they're carrying, averaging about 4,000 or 5,000, and the pay for completing this. In the end you could be talking a good 40,000 credit. Right, so here's my next one. I'm guessing the reason I'm getting pirates a lot is because pirates is the only one I've got in this system. Yeah, these signal source missions, it's just to kill pirates in this system. So that's probably why I'm not getting the rebel transmissions any longer. Right, now this could be a bit risky. This guy's dangerous, don't want to take him on. Right, I'm getting away from those three.
Scan detected.
Yeah, I'm getting out of this one. There's just a little bit too many here. Unless they're about to start fighting each other. Let's go and have a look and see what's going on. I mean, this could be suicidal.
Scan detected.
It seems it's just this Cobra that wants to fight me. See, this guy's even worse than the others. I mean, this guy's truly awful. Yeah, some started ditching cargo. That's what they can do sometimes to get you to leave them alone. I'm more interested in killing him right now. He's dropping a lot, isn't he?
Target destroyed.
Right, so do a quick check on what's around. Been dropping a bunch of cobalt. A copper may be worth something. Or is cobalt worth more? Can't really remember. I'm going to try and pick it up anyway because I'm doing a bunch of illegal stuff here as it is.
Cargo scope deployed.
Considering I'm wanted for murder, a bit of smuggling seems a rather small game now.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Okay, last one surely. We just need one more pirate. Right. Right, I want to watch. I don't really want to take on this guy. I can maybe take on this guy though. No, he's an expert in a Cobra. I don't want to take on him. And he's clean as well, so he's probably a bounty hunter. I'm going to try taking out this asp. I need to be careful though, because I noticed federal security agents. And you also want to be careful that you don't get some stray fire, yeah? Asps are so easy to hit, I find. Right, I've got quite a few of them attacking me now though. I need to be very careful here. If I end up dying now before this mission's complete, I'm going to be really upset.
Target shields online.
Right, now I've got his power plant targeted. I'm hoping to get a good hit and blow him up. Be very careful. I'm keeping my eye on my sensors, you know, because I don't want... I don't want somebody else, you know, sneak attacking me. Come on, give me the last hit. No! Right, I got it. 38,000 credits. We've got a Viper here, a competent Viper. This guy could be a bit dangerous. Whoa, need to be careful of that as well, yeah? It really does pay to be aware. That could have been a disaster there. Had I shot him, then they would all have turned on me. There's no like, oops, sorry in this game. Oh, this is not good. Right, I'm being scanned now by the authority vehicle, so I'm just going to get out of here. The last thing I want is to start having to shoot at the police as well, yeah?
Cannot comply. Frameshift drive charging.
My mission's been accomplished. I've killed the pirates that I wanted.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
Yeah, collect payment. Aristotle Gateway. So, assuming I can get in here without mishap, this has been extremely profitable.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Right, now I've got an awful lot to go through here, so let's have a look at exactly what happened there, yeah? I'll refuel first. Right, now, if I go to the bulletin board, return to employer, right? Kills me in credits for the Yakabugai exchange. They wanted me to kill 6 pirates, I did it, and I collected 17,000 credits for it. Nice and simple. Now, there's a bunch of stuff happening here. The Gold Mafia, those were the guys who came to try to get me to kill the authority. So they've had a bunch of negative stuff happen to them, yeah? Whereas these Yagabugai exchange guys have got a bunch of positive stuff. It seems fine. Now, if I go to contacts, I picked up a 9,300 credit bounty. I didn't realise it was that much, but that's what it is. That's for murder, and even though the guy himself was clearly a criminal, he wasn't wanted. That was the problem. I attacked him when I hadn't scanned him to see that he'd wanted, or I'd scanned him and he was clean. So even though he's there offering me, this job to kill the authority vehicles, as soon as I attacked him, I became wanted, and as soon as I killed him, I became a murderer. That's just the way it is. Yeah, I've got no local bounties just to pick up here. I'm going to have to go somewhere else to get those. You can see those. Now, where do I see those bounty vouchers? There we go. I've got 64,205 bounties to pick up. That's from killing all of those pirates at the same time. So if you add that to the 17,000, that's 80,000 credits for, how long was that? Half an hour? Was it even half an hour? Maybe 40 minutes? So obviously that's a very good way to make money. Okay, I got lucky with the last hit on the ASP, which got me 37,000 of that. But you've always got a chance of getting that. On the flip side, you've got a chance of it happening to you. I'm still carrying some stolen goods as well. There's no black market here. You can remember I picked up 4 cobalt. So you can check how much cobalt's worth here. It's not bad. I mean, it's worth about 500, but you've got to ask yourself, is it worth smuggling it? Well, I'm going to try smuggling it anyway, because I'm going to head back to that Federation. One of these Federation... go to this one. This one looks pretty close. Yeah, I'm going to head to this Federation orbital just to collect my bounties, because obviously I want that 65,000.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
I'll try and smuggle this in at the same time. I'm actually going to go to this other one, because I'm pretty sure this was the one that I knew had the black market.
Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage.
And so here it goes. This is going to be my final smuggling attempt of tonight. It's been pretty action-packed, this one. I'm sure you'll agree about that. Right. Now, what I'm going to do is... request docking.
Request denied.
I'm not close enough yet.
Docking request granted.
Now I'm going to press my delete. You can see I'm at 65% heat. And press delete. I'm now rigged for silent running.
Shields offline.
Now I dropped the heat sink there. That's why my heat's so low.
Deployed.
Going to do another one about now.
Heat sink deployed.
One more. And there you go, I managed to sneak in. Didn't even get scanned by one, and there's plenty around. And that's basically what the heatsink can do. Well, let's not forget though, to turn off silent running mode or you'll burn up inside your cockpit.
Warning, landing gear not deployed.
Don't forget my landing gear.
Landing gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Right, so to recap, my claims here in my transaction tab says 64,205 credit bounty in Federation. So that's a Federation station. Now, if I go to my contacts and click on the local security office, I couldn't get it in the last orbital because it was independent. Yeah, it wasn't Federation, but that's why I can collect them here. So a nice 64,000 credits. Like I said, there's also a black market in this orbital, so I'm going to sell those cobalt that I got from the Cobra that dropped them. A nice 1,500 credits, and all of a sudden, from a measly 18,000 credits at the start of tonight, I've made it up to 81,000 in about an hour. So, judging by this, I would have to say that bounty hunting seems to be very strong right now compared to a lot of the other things. Yeah. What's the bulletin board? Not an awful lot here. So, I mean, that's more than enough to make a video out of this anyway, I would think. So, I'm going to crack on with that. See, a little bit more exciting this one. I've gone through a lot of the illegal stuff. I've been wanted for murder. I've been a smuggler. I've been, bounty hunting. So long may it continue, and hopefully I will see you in the next video.